Welcome to our Danziger Live. I'm happy and excited to have you here with us today. My name is Betty Finkelstein, and I'm the Cut Flowers Marketing Manager at Danziger, a global breeder company who bred over 20 different crops, including the famous Excellence and Million Stars Gypsophila, Paintball Cresspedia, Scoop Scabiosa, Green Dragon Lipidium, and many, many more. I'm excited today to have with us a beautiful webinar hosted by the beautiful Alison Bradley and the most talented Max Hurtaud. He prepared for us a beautiful webinar, very inspiring one, especially for the beautiful Valentine. Also, I invite you to follow us on Danziger Live Facebook page and the Imagine More Flowers Instagram page to make sure you're all up to date with all the information and the wonderful things that we prepared for you this year. So Alison and Max, the stage is yours. Have fun. Bye.
Just to explain, for those of you who don't know the delightful Max who's on your screen just now, let me tell you a little about Max, if I may. Max, whom I refer to as Baby Max, not because he is a baby, but because the photo shoot he came to, there were two Maxes, and it was a bit difficult. You don't want to say Max 1 and Max 2, that's a bit rude. And then saying Little Max and Big Max didn't work either. So then I decided, well, he was a younger Max, so we would call him Baby Max, and it's kind of stuck. Sorry about that, Maxie.
That's okay.
Don't be fooled by the term Baby Max. Max, a very, very, very experienced florist, international speaker, demonstrator, and competitor. And in fact, at Christmas time, or the run up to Christmas time, he was zooming about between Taiwan. He managed to get back home to Belgiumshire, as I will call it, enough time to repack some clean underwear and then take back off again. And this time he was off to India. So he's not a guy to stand about. He's definitely broadened his horizons considerably since I first known him or first knew him. And he's an absolute joy and a delight. Trying not to embarrass you, Max. But what's really interesting is, yes, he lives and is based in Belgium, correct?
Yeah.
But you are French.
But I'm French.
Yes. No ultimate reason for choosing a Frenchman to do Valentine's Day again. But in the language of romance, I guess, once you hear Max speak, once I shut up finally, you'll hear probably a little touch of the ooh la la. Oh, here you go. Jackie Smith-Jones from America saying, hi, baby Max. They're coming in fast. Well, I'm going to say thick and fast, but the UK, Canada, oh my word, Singapore. Oh yeah, Singapore, that's right.
Wow.
Singapore, oh yeah, here we go. India, Pakistan, Nuneaton Flower Guild, darling, in the UK. Oh, listen, I'm not going to be able to keep up with all this, but hello everyone, and hello Max.
Hello, Alison. Thank you for welcoming me to this webinar. So we are ready to make 5 designs. At least I will make 5 designs to inspire you for the next Valentine's Day. And for this Valentine's Day, my plan is to be out of the box. I think that's the most important because we all know Valentine for the red roses and for the classical design that we know it's super easy to sell. But if we try to educate our customers, so in a shop or for hotels or restaurant, and we try new things, new shapes, new colors, just to create something beautiful. So let's start with the first one. If you want, Alison, it's up to you.
No, it's absolutely up to you. I'm saying you do that. The lovely Keith Lynn, who is a dear friend of mine, is from Singapore. Max, Mindy Carruthers says you're heading off to Northern Ireland. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
in
Ireland.
October. In October.
Romania, Croatia, Seattle. Holy moly. Cheryl Slater. Oh, I met Max a couple of years ago. Yeah. Guatemala.
Oh là là.
Poland,
Ora
Polska.
che tal?
And guess what? Someone from France is saying hello. Is that you,
Hello,
Marie-François?
bonjour.
I think it might be
Yes.
Marie-François. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's see what you're going to do. It is Marie-François. Oh, Australia. Holy moly. Here we
Oh
go.
là là.
Chile, New Zealand,
Pretty.
and Preeta from India. I know you know Preeta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met her during the wedding actually that I did in the middle of Rajasthan, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And she was a guest of the wedding that I decorate, and I
Wow.
didn't know.
Who's
So
to
the world is
believe?
very small.
So, hi, Croatia. Hi, Slovenia. Hi, Italy. So, Max, what are you going to do?
So, hello, Bill.
Oh.
So, I'm going to make the first design. So it's more for hotel front desk. So it's called Parallel Welcome Design. So for this design, I use some different flowers, of course, and the main colors will be pink. So the flowers that I'm going to use are there. So as I'm very organized.
Okay.
I use like the Limonium Eternal Pink here.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Yeah. Mhm.
I have also the Veronica Skylar Pink here. So it's a
Beautiful. Yeah, I can see it. Stunning.
I
Skylar,
have,
sensational.
they are really, really good actually.
Yeah.
I have the Jabera Genki.
Oh,
I
wow.
really like the color and the shape. It's quite
Absolutely.
unusual. I have the Jabera Petit Edna
Okay.
here.
Cute.
And the last one will
Yeah.
be the Jabera Petit Bar.
Nice. That's it.
So I
Ooh.
yeah. So I really stay focused on the pink colors. So I
Uh-huh.
play with different shape of pink, of course, in the brown pots.
Okay.
I really like this pot because it's quite an organic texture.
Yeah.
And to make a nice combination, I didn't create a proper frame, but I work with the vegetal, like the pampa grass, the pink one, that I use put some wires around to make it thinner. And I glue with the glue spray some pink scents, so always in different shades of pink.
Okay.
So I put them in oasis and I try to make a little space in the middle
Gorgeous.
to put my Jaminis and mix with the Limonium and the Veronica.
Okay, gorgeous. Gorgeous.
So I'm really amazed by the beauty of the Jabera that I received. They are stunning.
It's quite interesting, when I first started in floristry
2
last
years ago.
last week, yeah, something like that. I remember everybody used to wire their gerbera, yeah?
Yeah, actually, it's true. Even so, I learned the job now. It's 15 years ago. I did my first lesson.
Yeah.
We used to wire also the Jaberas and Jaminis, but now thanks to all growers, they work so hard. By genetics, they improve the strength of the stem. So
Yes.
now we don't need to wire them.
I
So
know.
that's a good thing that I can say to my students in Brussels as well as I teach in the school now, because I love to share. So I just teach them how to wire them because we have to know it. Of course, that's the basic. But now, thanks to the work, we don't need to wire them properly all the time.
I know. I remember once teaching other people. But teaching other people, and the students came up and said, "We notice you don't wire your gerbera." And I said, "No, if you get nice quality gerbera, and if the grower looks after them properly, you should not need to wire gerbera." So it's so good that they've made such inroads with gerbera these days. Makes me very happy.
And it's also time saving because
Of course,
when I was younger, when I saw boxes of Jaberas per 60, and and I had to wire them all. I say, oh my God, I have all my afternoon with this work. So now, and of course, it was my job because I was student. So now I master it very well. But now we save time. We don't do it.
I love it when you say when I was younger. Grrr. Yeah.
Yeah, because now I can see the new generation in the school, and they also make fun of me now because they see me like the old guy teaching forestry. So I say, yeah, okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're building you've made an alcove kind of thing, an
Yeah,
internal alcove, but you're also decorating the outside. So this is basically an arrangement that's being designed to be seen all the way round, yeah?
yeah, we can put all the way around, but if you put in the front desk in a hotel,
Yeah,
there is not always a wall behind this.
exactly.
So depends if the customer is a bit angry and want to check on the laptop of the workers because there is a mistake on the booking. They
Sure.
can also look the beautiful
Oh,
cameras.
okay, Karen van der Melderen, she's roaring and laughing, saying the old Belgian teacher. That's funny.
So
Actually,
who
Bill
made that?
Schaefer is sending love as well. I just want to say that to you.
Big hug to you, Bill.
Big hug. Bill and Chris have had a bit of bad luck recently, so
Yeah,
with
I see.
their darling dog. But it's really nice you've made the time to join us. Thanks very much, Bill.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. So you can see now I play with the Jabra in different eye, just
Yeah,
complete the design.
yeah.
Sometimes you don't need to put a lot of flowers. If you put the flowers at the right place, you can give the full value of the vegetal. That's very
Yeah.
important to understand that. That's what I also try to teach to my students because they always want to put flowers. And I say, now we are going to learn the value of flower.
Yeah. Well, now this is lovely from Lee in Canada. You
Oh,
would meet,
hello.
remember Lee? Remember Lee? She was over in Manchester with us. She was
Yeah.
representing Canada, actually. Darling woman. She's saying the perimeter of your design feels like a warm hug
Yeah,
that tucked around the gerbera. Oh, isn't that nice? Oh. So a warm hug for gerbera. That's a blooming good title if ever I
yeah, actually it's very sensual to
Yeah.
hug jabbers just like that.
Yeah, big hugs. Yeah, great. Oh, I love
As
it.
we have an international band of hugger, we
Yes, we
hug
do.
jabbers as well.
Yeah, big
Yeah,
gerbera hugs.
so you can see.
I always think that gerbera is such a happy looking flower, you know?
Yeah,
It's got that quality for children, you know, it's a daisy but not a daisy, if you know what I mean.
yeah, and that's the first image picture of flowers that we can get in mind when we say flower in general. But then you can go more in detail, and it's
Yeah.
very delicate, and we can do a lot with the Jabra, and that's also very incredible to see how the nature works with this flower. I really like it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely lovely. Great.
So
Well
then,
done.
I think for me the longest things to do is just to wrap the pampa with the wire.
Okay.
So you can see it's also quite a commercial, so you can also sell in the shop. I did like in a high version, but you can make it smaller as well.
Sure.
And shorter and smaller. But
Mhm.
I think it's still handcraft design, but
Yeah.
still easy to sell. And that's very important to keep the balance to
Yeah.
keep your 2 feet on earth.
Yeah, I think so. It's beautiful. It's really lovely. Well
So
done.
this is the first. This is the first one. So should we go for the next one?
Yeah, we're going to call this one Hugged with Love. I know you've
Hang
got
with
a name for it, but Hugged with Love sounds cute.
Okay, hang with love. I should write down because I will. No, you will tell me later.
I will tell you, darling. You wait.
So the next one.
Oh, Keitha says, Très joli, Max. Hey, I
Oh,
said French.
let's
Are
see.
you impressed? Max,
Yeah,
Max thinks my French is hysterical. He's quite right. It's dreadful.
you speak very well French.
I speak very well French. Only if I've had several drinks.
Yeah, but I think that's the best way to learn a language.
Any language, I know. It's really funny.
So
But
let's
your
take the
English is
flowers.
wonderful. I want you to know that. Okay, here we
Sorry.
go. And what's our next theme, darling? I like
So
surprises.
let's keep the surprise.
Here we go.
I just set my flowers because
Oh gosh, look at that, Gerber. That's a stunner. Ooh.
I
Oh,
keep the suspense.
okay, you're doing suspense very well, actually. We're liking suspense. Here we go.
Ta-da.
Oh, yeah. You're doing good. Considering you're freezing to death, you're doing really good.
I keep moving.
Yeah, keep moving, Max.
It makes me warm.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh, there's a little base.
yeah, that's a bouquet with a frame, quite natural because I use a raffia. So actually, you can use a small piece of raffia that you have left in a corner.
Sure.
And for this base, I just make like small bouquets of raffia on wires,
Uh-huh.
and I just make it like a bouquet first. Bouquet of raffia that I cut like then I'm hairdresser, so I cut to make it
Okay.
nicer and cleaner, and then I just put my stem through.
So the frame that you've made, Max, is it just a holder frame you've made, or is it one of the flat ones, like a spider's web?
No, there is no spider web.
Okay, so it's a basic frame you've made and then you've woven through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I make a bouquet of raffia and then I put my flowers through.
Wonderful. Lorraine is saying, what a frame.
So
That's
that's an easy frame, and also that's nice because here this frame can take a lot of space. But if you prepare in advance, as it's only wires, you can make it smaller. You squeeze it, save space. You can prepare more for Valentine's Day, and when it's the time to work with your frame, you just open it.
Yeah, brilliant. I love it.
Let's save some space sometimes.
Yeah, let's save space. Yeah.
So for the flowers and vegetable, I use the beautiful, and I think a lot of people knows this one, the green dragon.
Oh, yes, green dragon. Yes.
Yeah. I use some, this one.
By the way, that's Lepidium green dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Trust me.
I trust you.
Now, are you on the jip? Let me just check. Is this Million Stars? Yeah.
It is.
Oh, good. I passed the test.
Yeah. So you will know the next one.
Okay. Well, that's a good test. That's true. Lee saying, I appreciate that Max has labeled all the products with their names. You're a true educator.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My goal is to make life easier to everyone to understand better because sharing is caring. And that's my motto in life. Sharing is caring. So I love to share.
Absolutely.
We have the Raspedia paintball pop.
Yes. Yeah. The first time I started working with them, they described their paintball as like big balls, and really that was a very strange conversation at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I was hysterical. Okay, and next, what's the other one you're hiding from me? Ammonium. Now,
Honey apricot.
The apricot one.
Yeah, honey apricot.
Okay.
I have the mini gelato gerbera.
Gorgeous.
That's gorgeous because it's really that's the color of the year. Pantone color. Yeah, it's really close to this color, so I really like, and I like this color as well. It's not a question of trend, but I like it. And I have this one also. So that's the Limonium Max Yellow. Of course, I had
Of
to.
course, darling, it had to be matte
Excuse me,
yellow. Had
I'm
to be.
somewhere.
I think they probably named it for you. Oh, and the rose.
At least I believe.
Of course.
And this one, if you can see, yeah,
Oh, is
here.
that Dixieland?
Yeah, it is.
Rosa Dixie. I only saw that for the first time in November, I think it was. I'm very impressed with Dixieland. It looks really good.
Yeah, it's actually a very strong buds. So we can see that's a very good quality of white rose.
Okay, I'm just being asked a question here, so I'm just going to chuck it out to you while you're working. So don't
Yeah.
stop, keep working. It's all good.
Okay.
Cheryl Slater is saying, I would love to learn how to make something like this. Is there anything online? Do you teach online, Max?
I don't,
Okay.
because it's very difficult to really share and to explain.
I know.
Because we need to feel. It's all a question about technique, but also with feelings. So I don't do proper online education.
Okay. I would
But I can travel. So if you want, I can just jump in the plane and come in your country.
He is actually a bit like that. He does jump on planes. I've got to
Yeah,
tell you, okay, so Cheryl, you got that answer. Just get the plane ready. He's ready to jump. And also a lovely message from saying that you are one of Hendra Gauza, who's South Africa, favorite designers. And we've also got Idris. Idris, I hope I'm saying this correctly, who is an agro studies student in Ghana watching. Hi, Idris. Welcome. And then Jackie Smith-John says, are you coming to the States anytime soon? Well, I know you know Jackie because I've seen you two bouncing together. So, yeah.
That's my Alabama girl.
Alabama girl, that's her.
For the moment, US, no, but maybe one day, I hope.
Yeah.
There
Get the
is,
plane
yes.
ready. He'd be on
Yeah.
that plane in a nanosecond. I know him. Gosh, that Dixieland rose is really a stunner, isn't it? Really
Yeah,
gorgeous.
we have nice pot, and I think it's nice to get the white rose because it makes the connection with the million star gypsophilia.
I agree. Absolutely beautiful. And now this beautiful gerbera. Yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely fluffy stuff, that one. Definitely on the Pantone, I think.
Yeah. And also, this gerbera make the connection with the limonium honey apricots.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
gorgeous.
when I work with color, I try to use at least two varieties in the same colors, not the same shade, but the same color, because it makes your choice stronger and it gives like a real value to your design.
It definitely gives value in terms of impact, I think.
Yeah.
The visual impact is really strong then, yeah?
And I'm really careful about the visual impact. That's very important for me. And I think we should all take care about this to make our job even to the higher level.
Absolutely. It's interesting how many people think how easy it is to be someone at your level or of a professional designer's level. It's not that easy. There's hours and hours of hard work and
a lot of lists.
Yes.
A lot of lists, a lot of reflection. We have to think a lot. And I think the most difficult, and we have to be honest, it's always we have to do always to do something new.
Yeah.
And sometimes we just think that we are just turning around and doing the same. So we have always to think new way, new ideas. And sometimes it's quite difficult. And I think it's for a lot of designer.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work and it's really a lot of brainstorming, to be honest.
Well, that's true. But you know, the thing is, I'll be controversial here. You're not like me, I know, to be controversial. But I don't think there is anything new. I think there's a new eye to how to
Yes.
express yourself. I think
Yes, I
you,
completely agree.
you can't reinvent the wheel, you
No,
can't reinvent the love heart or anything like that. All you can do is to bring your eye and your expertise to it, your craftsmanship to it, I think.
I completely agree because I speak also with some Belgian designer, and
Uh-huh.
it's like, okay, we cannot create new techniques because it's quite a difficult. Maybe we are Harry Potter, we can do levitating stuff, but that's the last technique that we have to do.
Yeah.
But now we just reuse techniques and we mix techniques to each other. We put our style and our hearts in the work, and that's the new things.
Yeah. I think so. It's interesting because one of our photo shoots. Oh, here you go. Um, you put a personal spin on it. Lee, you're on fire with your quotes today. Well done. And Lupita says, very interesting. Ah, Heidi Liu, just saw the announcement. Glad to be in the audience. Well, Heidi, welcome, you person sitting in sunshine, you naughty person that you are. Um, yeah, it's very true, isn't it? Because when we were at one of the photo shoots, it was like an illumination going on in someone's head when they were watching another designer who was, for a change, working entirely on what we would call a traditional British, a classical British wired bouquet, a UK,
Yeah,
known
yeah.
known in France, here I go, as le style anglais. How do you like that? A bit more French coming in. Le style anglais.
It's
And
still Anglais, yeah.
and it had lost popularity, and the Europeans were watching the Brits do this thing that they've been trained on since, mother's milk, and they were seeing things in a different way because the Brits use far more different gauges of wire than many of the European countries do. And oh, here you go. Becky Smith. Oh no, Becky Smith. You know Becky? Becky's adorable. Oh, she's
No,
adorable. Well, take it from me, you would love Becky. Sorry to have missed the start. So I may be asking what's already there, but are the Gerbera wired, darling? I'm loving that question, Becky. You played right into my court. Absolutely love the design. Becky, no, they're not, because they are specially grown this way. They're so strong. So, no, they're not, darling.
no
Um,
needs.
anyway, welcome, Becky. Late is still here. It's good. Becky's adorable. You would love Becky. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you would. She's a fun
I
person to be with.
so I trust you. If she's funny, she's nice.
Oh, she's funny. Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Oh, there you go. Christian is saying, I love how whimsical this is. It is very whimsical, isn't it? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. Absolutely
So,
beautiful. Yeah. Oh,
so
well, darling, that would make my Valentine's Day.
if you
Oh,
want flowers, just order me some flowers and I will deliver to you personally in
oh,
Scotland.
darling, get your backside over here anytime. You know you're more than welcome.
With a box of chocolates,
But darling,
of
bring the
course.
Belgian chocolate.
Of course.
Chocolate and maybe a little shampoo. That would be very nice. Very nice.
Oh, yeah, I think I can find it.
I
Yeah,
tell
trust
you
me.
what, will I tell you a funny thing? I have never had Valentine's flowers, ever.
Yeah, but
Never.
when you work in the flower industry,
I
that's
know.
the problem. I know.
I know. There used to be a thing here with people sending flowers, which everything I is just a wonderful thing to receive. Just because you're in the flower industry doesn't mean that you won't appreciate what you get. Oh,
Yeah.
here you go. Oh, darling, here we go. So pleased to see, here we go. Sharon, I think it is. Sharon, let me just let this. Oh God, Max, that's stunning, darling. I mean, honestly, that's stunning.
Thank
Actually,
you.
if you send that to me, I might marry you. That is gorgeous. No, I
And also this I just want to speak about this inspiration because I think it's very important.
Yeah, go for it.
We can see that in Belgium and France, some people, when they buy flowers for Valentine's, they buy not red roses anymore. They want more like spring flowers, such like ranunculus, anemone, tulips. And we can see that people are switching already to the spring mood more than the Valentine's during Valentine's Day.
That's
So
interesting.
I think it's also a kind of good alternative to make a nice design, to elevate the design with spring flowers, for example, with some raffia. Yeah, it's a not Easter design, but it's on the way, and people are already thinking about spring and Easter. And that's a trend that I saw in Belgium and France more and more and more.
I couldn't, you know, I had an interesting discussion with a designer from Finland many, many years ago. And I asked, because Valentine's Day is not a huge thing in Finland, actually, strangely enough. But when I was over there at that time of year, all their designs were, I'm prepared to almost say they'd chosen violent colors.
Yeah.
Because some of the spring flowers, especially tulips, are very strong colors, aren't they?
Yeah.
And so I asked them about it, and they said, and this was one of the most romantic things I've heard in a long time, they have very long days. You know, there's very little daylight in that part of the world. So when they come into spring and suddenly there's a bit of light on the horizon, they're looking for color to embrace color. So at Valentine's Day, you're quite right. They embrace more strong and scented flowers. It's quite interesting. And to a certain extent, maybe after so long with the dreaded lockdowns and everything, maybe spring scent, aroma is very, very important these days.
It's I think it's about the mind, and we are almost done with winter because it's already too long. So we just switch to spring, and that's Valentine, the first day
Sure.
for spring.
It's a big thing for me. Icon Green, nice to hear you. I bet it's warm where you are, you Roland, you. Okay, Connie van der Westerleken.
Hello, Connie.
She would love to receive some Valentine's flowers. Yeah, I know, Connie. I know the feeling. I'm a bit older than you, I'm a baby. And Sharon saying, oh yes, status. Love to see the crossover for everlasting flowers. Yeah, and Heidi saying it's an interesting transitional trend. However, there is a question that people are coming. Oh, gathered from the field with love, says Lee. Lee, you're on fire. Anyway, Ramona, yeah, tell me about it. I have just finished a long discussion with a flower warehouse manager from Romania about flower prices. You're going to love this. Just for us and our understanding, did you know or have an idea about the price of this? I think what she's trying to say is gorgeous bouquet. In fact, we discuss about Valentine's Day. Okay, will I answer that or do you want to answer it?
You can.
Okay, I thought I might. Okay.
I will just keep going and introducing the next flowers.
Please do.
And then you can.
Absolutely. Okay, Ramona. To be honest, and please don't think I'm skirting this issue, but flowers cost what flowers cost in your country. And for us to put a price on it, bearing in mind that that this is a Frenchman working in Belgium and that this woman you're speaking to or who's speaking to you is based in Scotland, I can tell you now the flower prices in Max's country will be vastly different to the flower prices in the UK. And that is because of transport. Okay. I can give you a really excellent illustration of this that Max will know. We have a colleague called Haryanto, and Haryanto is based in Singapore. And when we sit at a table and I ask people what's the least that customers will pay for a bouquet, the normal consensus originally was somewhere between 10 and 15 euros. I think that's increased fractionally up to maybe 20 euros. And then we get to Harry at the table. What is the cheapest bouquet that you're asked to produce? And his answer at that time was $150. So then I look at the group and I say, so before you all buy an airline ticket out to Singapore because you want to get that kind of money, remember that those flowers that you're talking about cost so much more in going to
Yes.
where he lives than where you live. So the straight answer to that is I don't have an answer to your question as to how much that would cost.
And depends also, depends the country where you live, okay, but depends the segment where you place your book, your flower shop as well, and depends where it's location, depends where, if it's in the city or in the countryside, but depends also the segment. If you're in the luxury flower shop, if you're an affordable flower shop,
Correct.
there is no right answer, and that's a question that I got from my student as well.
Absolutely.
But I use what I learned from you. So I always ask the price of, I can say the red roses, for example, or the white roses. I can ask the price per stems in each flower shop where they do the training.
Yeah.
And we compare and say, we are all in Brussels, but you don't have the same price.
Exactly.
So don't never speak about a price because it's very personal for each shop.
Absolutely. In fact, I was telling the lovely Betty from Danziger, who you met at the beginning, is that we had a group of Dutch growers, went over to London with our friend Morgan, and they asked to see various shops. Now, it's all within a certain conurbation, but universally they wanted to finish at the same shop, okay? And the question, these were Cymbidium, and you know what's coming, the Cymbidium orchid growers, okay? So the Cymbidium guy was like, okay, how much are you charging for your Cymbidium? To this very, very famous, very, very high-end London-based florist, who's a darling. I love him, He's maybe...
I think I know him.
Yeah, I think you do, darling. Yes, you do. You know
I think
him.
I know him.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to say his name, but he's a darling. Anyway, and so for a Dutch florist in a high-end shop, they were saying they would get probably €12 for a stem of Cymbidium orchids. Now, this is high-end florist in the Netherlands, right? And then they asked him, how much is a single stem of Cymbidium orchid in your shop? And he said £55, okay? His average bouquet price was £500, okay? And in the time that they were in his shop, he sold 3 bouquets at £500. But the cost of rental on that shop is off the scale. The
You're in London.
Rates is off the scale. The cost of employees is also off the scale. So it's a case of where you are, exactly as Mac and I are saying here. So that's a long answer, Ramona. I'm sorry about that, but that's the way it is,
but you answer.
Yeah, it's the truth, yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's true. So let's speak about the third design that I just finished.
Please talk about the design. Oh, blue.
Because I have a story behind.
Story.
Okay. Yeah. So this is Flying Hearts from the Log. That's the title of this design.
Okay.
I choose the blue-purple color because I don't know if it's all in Europe, but in France, purple means secret love.
Oh, that's it.
So, yeah, because stories, colors have meanings and stories beyond. So in France, it's secret love. So I play with different shades of blue, purple, with the amazing Skylar blue Veronica.
Skylar is just...
And I play with 2 different limonium. So I have the limonium Superta blue here.
Oh, wow.
And Grace Lavender Limonium. So you can see they are really close to each other, but they are not the same.
No, they're different. I get it.
And in French, so we have the limonium, but it's called also lavender of sea. That's also the
Oh,
French name.
sea lavender. Wow. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
sea lavender. So that's why in my design we have those three fresh flowers, and I add some dry lavender just to make
Ah.
the connection and
Okay.
to play with color because it's also well connected with the Veronica. So this is the flowers beside the log, and from the log we have some candles. So you can use for the front desk hotel or in a restaurant or on the fireplace chimney.
Yeah. Mhm.
And we have some heart shape made with the rustic wire. That's
Ah.
very easy because I wanted to make heart. I wanted to make hearts for this design, and I don't know what I will do. It took time to think about it,
Yeah.
and actually I said, yeah, but sometimes it's nice to go in the easiest way. So I just use rustic wire and make the very curvy hearts like it's flying from the flowers.
Yeah. A flying heart. Yeah. Love it. Yeah, that's cute. Oh, well done you. Oh, stop showing off. And tell me, how have you attached the tubes? Can you explain to
Yeah,
our viewers how you attach the tubes to the log?
no, not directly. So I had the log, so I just create three
Here we come.
foot
Oh,
here.
right. So he's and you made legs. Yeah.
Yeah, I make legs, so with wires 1.8 covered with the bind wire.
Always good.
Yeah, and then on each side of the log, I just drill holes and I glue some wires, strong wires, stub wires, like 1.8 as well, and I just bend them in 90 degrees.
Yeah.
And with some sellotape, I tie them to the wire. So we
Oh,
don't see because the sellotape is transparent and it's also a clean
sure.
work.
Sure.
And it's much easier, faster, and more economic.
Well, we
So,
love that.
so it's all the good combination to make a successful design.
Okay, it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so Sandra was saying, could I ask you to explain the mechanics? And I think you've done that. He's done that now. He's done
Yeah.
that.
Just for the candles, it's candles in the glass.
Yeah.
So I use the technique web spider
Oh, you did the
spider
spider
web technique.
web?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to hold from the log that I drill and I put inside.
Okay.
Here we go.
Absolutely beautiful. And I like the fact that it's very transparent. Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay,
So let's go for the next one.
please do. Hi, Lynn Perry. Nice to see you. Yeah, Jackie, the shipping costs about half of their order. She's saying that. Chat. Stunning. Okay, is that okay? I can see the hearts now. Aw. Farana.
Oh,
Farana says she can see the hearts. Oh, here we go. Hi, I'm from Sri Lanka. Oh,
ah,
so it says
amazing country.
oh yeah. Oh, I can tell you. Anyway, don't start that, Alison. From Sri Lanka, actually, most Asian people like hot colors, but this arrangement feels different. So there you go. Thanks, Minola. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
So,
Romance is back. Yeah.
so this is the next design.
Okay.
Um, it's actually it's a kind of sustainable design because we have to think about the future and about the planet.
Sure.
So it's wood glued and drilled in the wooden plates,
Okay.
and I just glue around the some test tubes to put my flowers.
Yeah.
That's it. And in the middle, I just put some dry element like dry lichen.
Oh, dry lichens. You say
Yeah,
lichen, I say lichen. It's all good.
just to make the connection and stay natural.
Yeah, absolutely.
I add some dry element like the lagerus. I have setaria. I have ferns, and I have also some fresh flowers, of course, with the. And
Okay,
here
you're
we
on
go
to
again.
what we got. Oh, Lepidium green dragon.
Yes,
The favorite, yeah, absolutely. He's testing me
I
now.
have.
Tell what's going on. Yeah,
Now I have this one.
a jip, and it could be excellence, is it?
It is perfect.
Oh, go to the top of the class house. Woo! Here we go.
I have those two roses.
No, I don't know the names of these, but I don't think they've been named yet, have they?
No, that's why they don't have name. It was just to test you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
look here.
also
People could. Oh, there's a Skylar. Oh, I love
yeah,
it.
and the
Skylar
white.
white. Yeah. The Skylar has such strong stems. That's really
Yeah, it's
impressive. Yeah. Well, maybe people could try and think of names for these white roses. What do you think?
actually that's a very good idea.
Why don't, if anyone, is anyone watching, as if I can't tell anyone's watching, anyone who's watching, how about some names for two different white roses that Max is working with? One seems to have a sort of almost green tinge to the heart. Am
Yeah,
I wrong?
yeah, this one,
This
yes.
one. Yeah, okay. And the other one looks slightly smaller headed. Yeah.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, looks slightly smaller headed. So one with a green sort of tinge to the throat and one smaller. So there you go. It's over to you guys now. You can come up with names. It's not the first time that Danziger. Oh, I like it, Sharon. White whimsy. How about that? Ooh. Oh,
Ooh.
Playa Blanca. Or maybe Vendella. No, we can't call it Vendella because there was a Vendella rose. So it's
Yeah,
not.
but Balaya Blanca as well.
Oh, Playa Blanca. Okay. Minted heart. How about minted heart?
Yeah.
Oh,
I could say also gin tonic.
you would say gin and tonic.
Yeah.
Alison, you are great with names. Verde Rose. Thank you. Oh, Verde Rose. Yes, that's quite cute. Oh, that would be nice. Lee's saying slight envy.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, slight envy. Wonder
oh la
what
la.
you get. Big envy. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, nice names, guys. Well done.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're
listen, I
very
have someone
creative.
in the building. Dennis, are you there? Dennis, according to
Dennis.
Sarah, she would like you to bring me a nice big cafe, whatever it was. I had a cappuccino with whipped cream, and they want to see you in your apron again. Oh, any apron, get your new one on. Oh my God, says Dennis. Oh, here we go. Jaeger on snow. Oh.
Whoa.
Ooh. Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh. Well,
Ooh la
like
la.
this. Oh, this is a good game. Oh, what are the test tubes covered with? Test tubes. Are you
No, the
working?
tubes, they are not covered, they are just glue behind the wood.
Yeah, they're concealed behind the wood, Sandra. Remember he's attached the bits of wood to another base, and the tubes are sitting behind. I'm indicating, why am I doing that? It's really stupid. The tubes are behind the wood, so they're not covered as such.
No.
Oh, I love this. Yeah, that would sit nicely in my lounge, darling. It really would. I have to say, I think everything you've done is very romantic anyway. So you have a romantic style to you.
And I'm not a romantic person.
Are you not?
Oh, no,
How
no, 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 no.
disappointment.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know.
Oh,
Sorry.
well. Do you mean after all these years of me hugging you, we're still not romantically inclined?
But that's
And
okay.
say la girl,
I,
say la girl, say la girl. Mm.
I'm more, no, I'm not a romantic person.
Don't
Yeah,
you be,
but
he is an absolute sweetie pie. You are a sweetie pie. And
yeah,
you're saying you're not romantic, but I remember you on stage recently paying tribute to a very close and dear friend of both of us
Yeah,
called Mr. Fred, but others
yeah, of
might call
course.
him Frederick Dupre. And it was just the kindest, most thoughtful design you could possibly have done for another designer. It was just had me with tears in my eyes. I thought it was just so, yeah, it was
And
beautiful.
the good thing is then Fred lost his words on stage. So I made it. He stopped speaking.
Thanks, there.
I'm so proud of me. And I told him right after the demonstration, I just told him, I made it. You just close your mouth. And I'm super happy.
It's true. It's true. We still talk about that actually. Oh dear. I'm not saying that Fred's noisy, but you know, if he thinks something is out of his mouth before he thinks, oh,
Yeah,
here you go. No. Now Cindy is saying, no, he is absolutely not. That's the romantic side. But he has lots of other qualities. You have other qualities, darling.
yeah, because Cindy actually she's working with me on some projects. So she knows how to glue pine cones one by one for hours. So yeah, we have a lot of fun with
Patience.
Cindy as
Yeah.
well. Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
well, Max,
So this is the fourth. This is the
beautiful.
fourth.
Absolutely beautiful. Now, what are you going to call this, do you think?
This one, the name that I was not so romantic. I just call vegetal bowl. But we can, if you have a name for this design, actually, just
Okay.
write in comment, yeah, in the chat. It will be
Okay.
great to get your ideas.
Okay, come on, people. What would you entitle? Oh God, Fred is beautiful. It really is lovely. And I like how much depth you've got with the roses at different heights. It's beautiful. Okay,
Yeah.
people, what was the title you would give to Fred's lovely design, please? Yeah. Oh, here you go. Love fenced in, Snow Queen, romantic crown. Oh boy, they're coming in now, baby.
Let's go there on fire.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. You've managed to keep your table clean.
I don't know how, but I made it. But don't look at the floor, please,
No,
because
no, don't mention the floor. No.
no, 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 no. So let's do the already last piece.
Yeah. We're at our last piece, people. Oh, white enchantment. Oh, is there any, oh, hang on. Is there any pampa on the sides? I would call it the Flying Dutch White Beauty. Oh, there you go. Oh, my love to you. Here we go. Oh, what have you got?
Some
Oh,
red
that.
roses.
Ay, 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 ay. Here we go.
And
What's here? Shira, the man is here. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Look, this is what a Valentine's arrangement looks like from Max, darling. Here you go. You ready? This is going to go wrong. You know it's going to go wrong. Woo! Okay, everybody. Dennis is back.
ah,
Okay, so my love to you. Is there any pampa? Amanda
no.
says it is stunning. I would name it Bold Over with Romance. Yes.
Ooh.
And Bill calls it Air Max. Air Max. Ooh,
Oh,
I would like that. And
yeah.
Jackie says, Love the Amateur. No, that's not the name, darling. We can't call it that.
But we still love you.
We still love Jackie. Yay.
So for this last design, I will
Okay.
use some different flowers, of course. So I have 3 different roses.
Right.
So
Oh,
this is,
that's nice. This is
and
almost
this is the red planet
Red
rose.
Planet. Oh, the Red
Yeah.
Planet. Ooh.
I have also this
Oh,
one,
oh. This I don't know.
Senti Intensity.
Oh, Senti. That's the Senti range. Right, I've got
Yeah.
you.
And this one,
Oh, lovely.
the Look of Love.
Oh, yeah. For somebody that's not supposed to be having a come on, look at that. We look out of his eyes there. Very naughty. Oh,
But
what?
as we don't use only red roses, we use also some flowers as well.
Okay,
More
good man.
limonium. So I
Yeah.
have this one, the limonium Sephora Oshi Pink.
Okay, so we've got a question here from Sharon.
Yeah.
Sharon,
Yeah.
are you referring to the limonium that Max is holding up just now, which is limonium safflora? But you've also got limonium enchanting, haven't you? Have you?
No, it's the Oshi Pink.
Oh no, it's the one
Safflora.
in the base. Okay, thank you. What limonium did you use in the base?
In the base here,
Uh-huh.
that's what I'm introducing
So,
now.
okay, so it's a limonium, hang on,
I have the Sephora Oshi Pink. If I show you closer before putting the
please.
rose,
Ah,
that's this one.
okay, so you've got two varieties there.
No, four.
Four. Oh well, why would you know? He's got Zaflora and Superta.
Superta, limonium. So which one is Superta? I need to think. Superta, this one.
Yeah. And what's the material? Here you go. Preeta's yeah. Okay, yeah, you can see that's the exact color. Right. And Preeti's asking, what is the white foliage around the outside? What
And then I'm coming to explain to you.
he's coming to explain that.
I
Wait,
just jump on the plane and I'm going to explain to you. And then I have also the Limonium Superta Vermilion and Luminous Pink.
Okay.
So it's a very it's a mix of
Shades.
different shades of pink.
Shades and textures.
Yeah.
Do you mind if
So
I have
this is yeah.
my drink? May I have my drink?
Yeah, you can drink. Dennis, bring the drink to Alison, please.
He's done it.
So for this frame, I use a heart shape in Oasis.
Yeah.
So actually, it's an Oasis made for funeral, but I really like this shape of heart shape because it's very curvy and elegant. So it's a bioline, things like this, and all around it's a bread made with rattan wood band. So I just make the bread like hairstyle. But before doing this, I put all the rattan wood band in water to make it softer so I can bread easier without breaking them.
Yeah, yeah. So
and then with some wires, I just create like a small yeah.
Okay.
And we have the frame.
Great. I think Max's sense of humor is as cutting edge as his designs, Lee says. Yes, Max has a very good sense of humor. Oh, Dina Koskinen's on. Dina from Finland. Hi, Dina.
Hello, Tina.
And we've got a question from Sharon. That's a strong rose variety I grow for South Wallflower Company and struggle with rose as it's often less strong colour to grow. Which variety, Sharon? Which one are you talking about, darling? Okay, go for it, darling. Bring the love in. Bring the love into everyone that's watching. Oh gosh, Dennis, that's good. Dennis did good. You would like this because it's warm, darling. Here we go. Chat. No, don't do any of that. Okay. I can't believe it. More questions are coming in separately. This is amazing.
Just keep asking. I'm here for you. Enjoy.
Oh, wow.
So I just play with the roses a little bit higher from the limonium, just to give more value to the red roses, because we know it will be quite expensive flowers for Valentine's Day.
Sure.
Every year. So it's nice to give a little bit higher to look like more luxurious and more, good value.
Yeah. But more than that, it's going to look good for the person that receives it.
I hope they will like it.
Of course they'll like it. Yeah. Okay. So Jacqueline's asking me to give the names of the roses again. Okay. We have the Red Planet. We have Senti Intensity and Look of Love. So that's 3. Oh, well done. Danziger have taken over. There you go. Not sitting doing nothing, the girls. So Red Planet, Senti Intensity, and Look of Love, Jacqueline. You're welcome. Okay. And by the way, Dennis was wearing his you're welcome, Jacqueline. Dennis was wearing his brand new Christmas apron today, covered in Christmas pussycats. Very attractive.
Ooh.
Yeah. Don't start, I know. We are nuts.
Ooh la la.
Woo! Oh dear. Mm. So Bill's saying, now that's a sight we may all need to see. Don't be cheeky, monkey face. Oh. Well, do you know, I think I'm going to name this one Filled with Love.
Yes.
Darling, I cannot thank you enough. This has just been brilliant.